Hey y'all, welcome back. What's up? This is Drea.
What up? This your girlie.
Hey, it's
Mm.
Chloe.
Chloe, come with the energy, please.
I feel like I just need to do
She
it how
is
it feels naturally in the moment.
okay. All right, but the rest of it got to come with some energy, though.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, y'all. What's going on?
What's good? What y'all been up to?
Man, nothing. Sleep deprived, but it's all good, though. I'm about to get some good sleep tonight. It's the weekend.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
What about you? What's going on with you?
Look, I can't even complain. I'm not sleep deprived. I just came back from vacation.
Oh, snap.
So we did a surprise, and we, as in me and Mr. German Chocolate. Now, y'all have heard me talk about
Mm-hmm.
German chocolate, also known as GC, not to be confused with JC,
Mm-hmm.
Drea's husband, even though they both little light brights up in this world.
We love a
But
lot, right?
and we do. We a sucker for a little light skinned, with the little red lips. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So
I cannot.
we actually had planned to surprise my dad for his birthday.
So
Um,
sweet.
I know. You know what? It's so funny because everybody's always like, "Did you move or did you not move?" Because I feel
Hmm.
like you are always coming back to Colorado at least like 3 to 4 times a year. What's happening? I'm like, I know. I when I get homesick, I just got to do a quick little pop up. So, um, since I was going home to surprise my dad, I figured that I would bring GC with me so that way everyone would have a chance to meet him. They've had a
Hmm.
chance to talk to him. We always do our virtual, like our family chats and things like that. And we do our video calls and stuff. And so everybody's already met him in that capacity in the virtual world, just never met him in person. So figured that I would bring him with me. And it was a great surprise for my dad. Like he was not expecting us. We could not tell my mama. Look, the only
Telling
person
all
that
the tea.
knew. Okay, look, because my mom is the type that you tell her a secret 2 minutes later. Oops, my bad. Come on now, God no.
Dang,
So
mom.
the only person that knew was my sister. So we planned it with my sister, and so it was me, GC, and as y'all have heard me mention my Bailey Boo. My parents, little Bailey. My parents absolutely love Bailey. So if I would have ever attempted to come home without her, I
Mm.
swear they miss her more than me. She is
They
there.
would have kicked you out. Like, nah, bring
Yes.
back my dog.
Okay. She is their honorary grandchild since I don't have no kids. The
What
fur
a
baby is the
grandbaby.
grandchild.
Mm.
Exactly. And every time they see her, they be like, "Well, Bailey says she don't want to go back, so you can go ahead and go back, but you gonna leave her here." So we all went. And it's so fun. My sister picked us up from the airport. Thankfully, our flight was good. I'll just say that our flight was good. My sister picked us up from the airport. Um, just a little fun fact about GC: he absolutely loves Whataburger. I feel like he needs to be a spokesperson.
Why?
Yes,
Wait,
girl.
what is
Why
this?
Girl.
though?
Whataburger? What? I
I
don't even know this
so
franchise. What is this?
It's a Texas franchise. They have it in Colorado now. I don't know if they have it up in Denver. I know they have them in the
Mm.
Springs.
Close
And
it.
so he
Why
was
though?
because to me, their food is okay. It ain't nothing to jump up and down about, but don't ever let a real Texan hear you say that because
But he
they
about to hear
love
me on this
Whataburger
on
out
this
here.
podcast episode.
Girl,
Yeah, but
okay?
that Chloe could
Because
GC.
whatever.
he has a special order too. He be look, matter of fact, I'm straight about to say it. He be like, let me get a sweet and spicy bacon burger meal, add an extra patty, add avocado, no onions, no mustard.
Oh my god.
What a size it, which is basically getting it a large size. What a size it with a Coke Zero to
What a
drink.
size.
Honey, honey mustard on the side.
Oh,
Okay. And
he
it's
got a
so funny
real
because
silver.
he gets that exact order every single time. And every time that we go, um, the one by his house, of course, it's the same workers. They always be like, "Can we get an order for it?" And he always says his name. They'd be like, "Yeah, we know you.
Come
We
around the
know you.
side. We know what you
We
need.
know you."
You need to
So,
get the same one with all them specific requests.
girl,
Mhm.
okay.
Just have his number
So,
order. Just we know 13. Go back. We know.
right, the second day he said that add the extra patty. Like, who needs a triple
Mm-mm.
burger? That's too
I
much meat.
never. You
Mm-mm.
know what? That makes sense though, because we know Lisa love her double meat. So
And I
I'm just
do.
trying to
Look.
picture it though, because it's gotten to the point where their meat reminds me of dog food. The
Ooh,
texture is weird.
see.
Like at first, I didn't notice that, and I had a burger that was so good, and then the next two times, I was like, I don't know what's going on. It's more actually. It's more the breakfast sausage. It's real thick,
mm,
and it was weird when I started to notice.
Is this from
Yeah,
Whataburger or this is a different
Whataburger.
place? Oh, okay. Now you gotta try they honey butter chicken biscuit. Now that I enjoy.
that rolled off the tongue real
I'm gonna have
nice.
to go
Honey
back and try
butter
that.
chicken biscuit.
Honey butter chicken biscuit. It's good, and you gotta ask for the extra honey butter too, because sometimes the biscuit don't be having enough honey on it. So,
Mm-mm.
but it be good.
Better put some honey on that honey biscuit. You
Okay,
hear me?
it slap. I ain't even gonna lie, it slap. I'm not a fan of Whataburger because they fries don't ever have no salt on them, and to me, it's like I don't mean to sound bad, but it's like going to like a Chinese restaurant and they rice not good. Make that make sense.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I
hmm
need both.
It's a
So
staple.
how you have a burger like peanut butter and jelly, they go together. Fries and a burger, they go together. But why is there no salt on your fries? I don't I don't understand. Anyway, we
Mm.
that was the first place that we went to when we got off the plane. Whataburger in Colorado Springs, so that way he could taste it to see if it was the same.
Lord, well, what was the consensus on that?
Hmm.
Well, they messed up his order, so he was definitely not he was not intrigued, but he still ate it. But we did end up going to my parents' house afterwards, and it was so funny because my mom is so gullible. So my sister rings the doorbell. We're hiding by the garage so they can't see that we're standing outside, me and GC. And so Bailey of course recognizes my parents' house, so she's like right there at the door, and my mom opens the door. Of course she gets attacked immediately by Bailey with all the licks and jumps and stuff, and she's
Mm.
like, how the heck did you get Bailey? And my sister just lies real quick like, oh, I'm just watching Bailey for the weekend. And my mom's like, oh, okay.
She was like, "Well, it's Bailey. It's fine."
No additional
Like,
questions, no
how did you get her?
nothing. Right. So, and my dad ends up coming downstairs, of course. Bailey attacks him too. And he's like, what is Bailey doing here? How did she get here? And my sister's like, well, come outside and help me. I have something in the car and I need you to help me bring some stuff in. And my dad's like, oh, okay, let me put my shoes on. So he starts coming, and my sister like steps back to kind of like give us a warning that he's about to cut the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And once he cuts the corner, like I jump out and I was like, happy birthday, dad. He's like, my baby.
Oh, Dad.
He was like, oh, if you ain't a sight for sore eyes. I'm like, I know.
I
You
can't
know.
with you. I
You
know.
know, your baby is back to see you. But it's
Oh,
funny
that's
because
so
if you know
cute.
anything about my dad is a true Southern father. He does
Hmm.
not care less about the boyfriend or whoever it is that you're dating. If you have not proved to him that you are worthy of a conversation, my dad is the type to just be like, hello, young man. All right. Goodbye. And you will not see him for the rest of the night. Like that's just
Mm-hmm.
how my dad is. Um But GC's taking the time with us being here and the different family chats and stuff like that to actually like engage with my family. So they kind of felt like they already knew him.
Okay.
So it was good so of course my dad hugged me first, because why would he not?
Of course.
But then he actually hugged him. And I was like, what? And then my
Oh,
dad just
that's
starts
something.
like having full blown conversation with him. And in my mind, I was a little bit jealous.
You talking to him more than me, and I came to
Facts. I'm
surprise you.
like, wait a minute. What about me? Hey,
Mm,
I'm still here. Even though the main purpose, of course, is so that way he can get to know my family in person, you know. But still, I ain't even gonna lie, I was jealous in that moment. I ain't like it.
mhm.
I did not like it.
It's like,
Um
hold up now. I'm still the favorite. Just understand that.
Facts. Look, that in that moment, the baby in me came out because I'm like, first of all, well, you know how when you are the youngest sibling,
Mm.
everything is about you. It's never it is never about anybody else.
I've never had that experience. I'm not the youngest sibling, so.
Oh, well, see, Chloe can
Yep.
relate. Chloe
Mm.
can relate.
I was
Sure
like, no.
can.
See, I'm a the older sibling here, so no, I don't know what
Oh,
that's like.
see, well. But it was good. Family liked him. He is huge into like the DIY type stuff. So my sister's been doing a lot of renovations and everything to her house. And so it was like we were on vacation. I need you to relax. And he's like, this is my relaxation. Like
Oh,
he mounting TVs and installing Wi-Fi mesh systems and changing doorbells and all kind of stuff. He was like, this about to be my fun house. I'm like, okay, wait a
Your parents
minute.
gonna be like, he is
mm,
useful.
Yes. And
mm-hmm.
my dad was like, I love that. He just loves being involved in anything home improvement related, tech related. He's all for it because his house is that way.
That's cool.
So anything that he can do to help somebody else, that's just his personality, which is what I love about him.
Tell him he's
Honestly.
setting a precedent though. Like, you don't come over there tired because they'll still work you.
And you know
Now
what's
that they
funny though?
know.
I wish that I would say that he relaxes in that way, but even here, he's that way.
Oh,
Like he is always thinking of what is something additional that I can do to improve, whether it be his somebody in his family or a friend or whatever it may be. That's just his personality, which is what I love.
aw,
So yeah, it was
kudos.
good. He got to meet the friends. That was a good adventure in itself. You know, it's Colorado, so it's for 420 friendly.
Right.
Mm,
Um
mm-hmm. Oh,
we
how
had
did
us
that
we
go?
had us a good old time. Yes, we did. So the good thing is everybody loved him. So that's
Mm,
good. That made me feel good because you already know when you bringing somebody home, especially coming from out of state, it's like it's gonna go one way or the other, good or
facts.
bad. So I'm glad it went good. I even did a date night just for us, so that way we could just have our alone time out there. But let me tell you how disrespectful the weather was. In true Colorado fashion, it went from being like 70 degrees when we got there day one to down to like 19 and snowing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so mad. But
Colorado, baby, in the spring, no
Mm-hmm.
less.
exactly. Yes. So we did for the date night, I had got us a nice suite at the mining exchange downtown. And
Mm,
then we went and had dinner, got all cute and dressed up. It was good. It was really
yeah.
good. Um, I was not expecting honestly, I will say I was not expecting for the trip to go that well, but I'm glad that it did.
Yeah.
Um, and if you know anything, well, y'all don't know, but my dad loves hibachi. So on his actual birthday, we went. So my dad loves musashis. And Musashi is like the old school, y'all know, the
It's
old
been
school
there for
hibachi spot.
30 years in the
It's the
same
OG,
spot.
triple OG of hibachi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shoot, me
haven't
and
done a
Robert used to go there.
They ain't done a renovation since 1990 or
Mm.
however long that they have been open. It still looks the same inside. I was like, Dad, would you want to do a little upgrade to your hibachi? We can go to AI. It tastes better, better chefs, better sushi, cleaner.
Mm.
Um
Dang. Threw him under the
and he was
bus.
fine with that. And honestly, my dad enjoyed himself. And you know, you could be even with hibachi, you never know the other family that you're gonna be seated with.
Facts. They could be
Thankfully, the
super
family
sticks
that
in
we
the
were
mud.
seated with was great.
Mhm.
They were giving out free sake. Even my dad. So pause. When we first made it to my parents' house, GC has a favorite shot. It's like the 100-year anniversary Grand Marnier. And it's good. It smells really good, but it is extremely strong. And my dad is not a drinker, but my dad legit took a shot with him because he brought it with him in a flask. So we all took a shot except for my mom. My mom we was like, sit down.
Ah,
l- Sit down, little lady. You not getting nothing. You can be the judge of our and you can just take a look at our faces
Why you do
afterwards.
that like
That's
that?
about all that you can do. Now you know my mama got too many things going on to be
mm,
having
liquor.
to be having shots. But yeah, he took a shot with him, which I was like, okay, Dad, look, this your friend now. No
Mhm.
take backsies. So when we went for the hibachi, they were doing like they give you the free sake, especially since we told him that it was my dad's birthday. And so my dad actually took some shots of sake too. I was like, Dad, you lit
He
lit.
was feeling good.
My dad said, I'm
Yes.
turning 72. I'm about to live my
Okay.
life. So look, and my dad is 72 and still don't look
No,
it.
he does not.
I love that. That little black don't
Black don't
crack.
crack.
So yeah, he was taking, and then of course GC took some shots of sake. I wanted no parts of it. The family that we were with, they were taking shots as well, which is just so funny to me. It's just funny to see my dad party in that way. I'm like, Daddy. But it was good. I truly I am grateful that they enjoyed him as much as I have been enjoying him out here. So,
Mm.
yeah. There's that. And just to give a little drop since then, because this trip has already happened. So, talking to my parents last week, and my mom is like, well, I heard some good news. And I was
Your
like,
mama.
some good
Spilling
news?
tea.
What are you talking about? She was like, oh, well, he called your dad and asked your dad for your hand in
Why'd she
marriage.
tell you?
Mm. She just couldn't hold it
Nope.
in. She couldn't help it.
She was like,
Spill the tea.
did the judging by the look on your face, did you not know? I was like, no, I did
Oh my
not know
god.
that.
Surprise!
I was like, I'm trying to understand why would you say something? If there was ever supposed to be a surprise, this is not the way that you go about it, mom.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm.
you you legit have probably ruined something in this moment. Thankfully, he was asleep, but still. My mom was like, for real, you didn't know? I was like, we've had conversations about marriage and kids and things of that nature, but for someone to actually call my dad and have that legit conversation, no, I
That's a
did not
major
know about
step.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you now feel the need to come to me and tell me that? I said, you know what? I'm going to tell him the next time that you call my parents, you need to tell them that it's a secret. First of all, certain things shouldn't have to be told to you that it's a secret, mom. Um, she was like, I was just so excited. I was just like,
Mm.
oh, we approve of him. Yes, we do. So he has our
She said,
blessing.
yes, we do.
He has our blessing. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad that he has your blessing. She's like, how do you feel? I was like, It's a little off-putting. I'm happy, but I'm also mad in this moment. I'm mad that you would
Mad at
say
you.
I'm mad at you.
Excited.
Yeah, because I'm like, what if you literally just ruined something for whatever he might have planned? What in the
Mhm.
world, mom? So,
Just remember
I
that when you
wanted that
have
to be a
kids, just remember
surprise
this
for
moment.
you.
Oh
it
no.
was definitely a surprise, and I didn't want it to come from my
Yeah.
mom.
Mm.
However, I say that to say this. I am very happy that we had a good trip. Um, and out of the various conversations and things that you and I, all of us consistently have, um, this is the first time dating someone who has actually taken me, what I wish for, hope for, the whole nine, and actually take it seriously. So the fact that he has done that, the fact that he reached out to my dad, and the funny thing is I did tell him, even though my mom was like, "You can keep this between us. He doesn't have to know." I was like, no. I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
tell him. This is not what.
I know
Why would
you.
I not tell him that I know that he called? As of the next time, if he calls you, and I'm gonna literally tell him it needs to be a secret. So, like I said, when I was having this conversation with my parents, he was asleep. So when he woke up, I told him, I'm like, if you expected for that to have been a secret, it's no longer a secret because I know. And he was like, "Who said something?" I was like, "My mom." He just started laughing. He was like, "I didn't even talk to your mom. I called your dad." I was like, "Oh, I know." My
Mhm.
dad's face was looking at my mom like,
Can't tell you.
"Sheila, can't
Like I
tell
ain't
you
even got off the phone
nothing."
good yet. Damn it.
Yeah, and I was like, this yet exactly why we did not tell my mom that we were coming to surprise my dad for his birthday, because my mama can't hold water. So
Mm.
why? I was like, he said, "Well, I'm not mad about it because I mean, yeah, that's what his next step is." So I literally had to tell him. I said, "If you want my parents involved in anything else and it needs to be a surprise, I really do need you to tell them that it's supposed to be a secret. And I would caution you to not tell my mom anything and just say it to my
Mhm.
dad that it's a secret. My dad can keep secrets so long as you know he's not supposed to say anything." Or just eliminate the both of them and just tell my sister.
Just get to the person who's really gonna come through for you in this.
Yes, because my sister, when I tell you she will literally will sit in a room. Y'all thought I was a good mole.
Mm.
She is good at keeping secrets. So yeah, man.
CIA.
It was
Mhm.
a good trip that has turned into some additional potentials. So
Yeah.
Yay.
more to come. We'll see what happens.
Good
Well, I'm glad
job,
to hear that
GC.
he's at that point with you. Because, girl, I know it's been a rough journey.
Mhm.
Rough
Okay.
journey.
Yes.
Don't
So
even get me
happy.
started
Mm.
with the path. But look, it ain't official till it's official. You know what I'm saying?
But at least you
Mm.
know, you have an idea, it's something he's looking for in the future. Like,
Yeah,
I
very true.
myself have been in that place where it's like, we've talked about it, but never has it been like, hey, calling your dad to ask for your hand in marriage. Like, it's never been that legit. So it's good that he's
Mm.
in that place.
Yeah. That was
Big
the part that really
steps.
made me that was the part that softened me. Because y'all know I'm very abrasive. That's my personality.
She that pineapple.
Even
She's a
in the way that I
sweetheart, but you
just
ain't gonna
said
get
that.
it.
You
So.
know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. Um, but no, it made me happy to know him taking that part seriously because I'm very old school in that light. I don't
Mhm.
care what the new age folks is doing. We can be Miss Independent all day long, but at the end of the day, for a man to take the time to reach out to your father and have that discussion about wanting to marry their daughter is huge.
Mhm.
Um, so because you just don't hear about that type of stuff nowadays. But
Yeah.
I had to make it known. I was like, if you are thinking about an engagement, one, don't tell my mama. I cannot reiterate that on
Y'all both
so
have
many
to be
levels.
surprised on the same day.
Right. But I'm like, I don't want to know anything about it. Um, The only thing that I gave a little bit of a stipulation on was, if it's going to be me and you, let it be me and you. If you're going to have people there, then make sure that the people that are there is my family. It's not to shun his family and friends that are here, but that moment is supposed to be for us,
Mhm.
specifically for me. But
Mhm.
considering, since my family, and that even for you guys as friends, not being in the same city, yes, I would prefer for it to be the focus on me and the people who are important to me being there to enjoy in that moment, only because you guys don't get to be around us 24/7 like his family and friends do. I
Mhm.
would definitely, of course, love if they are there, but if they are going to be there, then I need my people to be there too, and let
Mhm.
everybody just come together and enjoy each other. So,
Well, let me throw my
yeah,
two
Yeah,
cents
man.
in
show up in
there.
force.
GC, I
Mm.
need you to know you cannot propose until you meet me.
First of all, let me tell you something, Chloe. Let me tell the world something. He is
Hmm.
mad at Chloe.
Me?
He is mad at Chloe. Chloe recommended this movie to us.
What movie was this?
Chloe recommended this movie to us. It was the what was the Santa? What is it called, Chloe?
Was it Bad Santa?
No.
No.
Damn it, why can't I remember the movie right now?
Was it like a rom-com or was it like
It
a
was with
funny or
it was
scary?
like a violent, it wasn't Violent Night. Um what is
Hmm.
this? Ooh,
Who
Mel
was in it?
Gibson, right?
Yes.
Oh. Ah, I can't remember the
Fat
name of that.
Man.
Fat
Yes,
Man.
Fat Man. Chloe, Chloe recommended Fat Man and was talking about how good it
It was
was.
good. I
Action,
can't win them all.
action packed. He was like, "Who recommended this movie?" I was like, "Chloe." I'm like texting Chloe in the moment, like, "Friend, this ain't it. This is not
No, I
it."
was like, "Oh, y'all don't like it?" And then you said you was watching it with his family. I was like, "I didn't know you were gonna watch it with his family."
Oh
But
my
you know,
god.
everybody else was like, "Well, you never know. You never know where the movie's gonna be good or bad." Meanwhile, he was like, "Tell Chloe she dead wrong for recommending this movie. She don't get no more
I
recommendations
was
with
gonna
us.
say
None.
no. You gotta send me these. I give some good recommendations. That one just was
You
not.
do. You
I
do.
give a
You
mistake
do."
here and there. I
And
can't.
that one was
I
a
can't
big
win
one.
them
Fat
all.
Man was not
I
good.
can't win them all.
She has to redeem
But
herself
yes,
with something good
you
now.
do give good recommendations because especially when it be coming to the snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The foodies.
Yep.
Yes, and he is very much a foodie.
But back to what I was
So
Mm.
saying. So we got to make this
She's
meetup
like, listen.
happen this summer.
agreed. You only
Mm-hmm.
I
2 hours
know.
away. So
Yeah.
Might as well try and get me and Robert at the same time.
agreed. I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
get Robert
Good luck
before
with that though.
but Robert
Good
I am
luck.
still I cannot tell you how many times I done been down to San Antonio and have not been able to link up with Robert.
He be
Robert, I
doing
know you be
so
listening.
much.
Sir, I need you to answer
Seriously,
your
get it
phone.
together, man.
I, I need you to answer your phone.
No, some
I
days we gotta
literally
call
have
him like,
been
are
down
you
to San
okay?
Antonio like what, 5 times now?
Mm-mm.
Get it together, Robert, so we can plan this trip to meet GC. Because he ain't going without meeting my ass. Just let
Same.
you
I
know.
also need to get
Not
my two
only that,
cents in.
Chloe, you still supposed to come up here because I still owe you dinner of your
Dinner.
choice wherever you want to go.
I haven't forgotten.
So,
Listen, I
oh,
had a
I know
dinner.
you haven't. You keep trying to run that tab up in other
Mm-hmm.
ways. Which, by the way, let me just give a quick little update to that. It has officially made it to where it's no longer on my credit report. Look at God.
Bam, beep, 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 beep,
And your girl also checked her balance and it is actually manageable. Like,
Yay!
I am at for to go from being in the high 80,000s to now being at 49,000.
Thank God.
That's actually
Yeah.
manageable. That's something that could be paid off. You know what I'm saying? Like, whew, wait a
I added some clapping
wait
media
a
in
minute.
there. I was like, "Ooh, let me try. This is a perfect opportunity to put in a clap."
Yes.
First of all, that caught me off guard. I was about to start shouting, doing a little hallelujah, get a little dance up in
Girl,
here.
Hey.
I love that you
Mhm.
did that sometimes, because sometimes in my mind I'll be feeling like I need a little pew, 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 pew.
Right. I'm gonna have to add that sound in here.
Some explosive sound or something.
Right.
Yes.
Get ready,
But
y'all. We
yeah.
found the soundboard. It's about to
But
happen.
let me be very clear about something though. It's no longer my credit. I have good credit anyway. But to have that chunk of money taken over 30 grand off of your credit
Girl.
and to only see your credit score go up 2
I know.
points. Come on now, America.
That's ridiculous.
Bitch.
Make it make sense.
But if you missed one payment on them bitches,
Oh, your credit score drop about 70, 80 points, if
that's
not
Plummeting.
so
more.
fucked
Plummeting.
up.
Yeah.
That's so
Plummeting.
ridiculous.
I hate them.
Plummeting.
For
So,
30K.
yes.
That's ridiculous.
Look, and if I need to drop it again, I will drop it again. Y'all need to look into the borrower's defense. This is completely separate from the student loan relief that Biden is doing and that has been held up in the Supreme Court and things of that nature. Completely separate. And it's only for those schools who have used unsatisfactory like I don't know, guidelines or practices to get people to attend their schools on false promises and things of that nature. And the
Mhm.
Department of Ed has found them in words guilty. So you got to get your money back, okay?
I was not
I
expecting
know.
a guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty of them practices. Go get your money back because it worked for me and I'm literally not BSing y'all. So, yeah,
I mean,
make it
30K off. Praise
look at
it.
God. Look at God.
Mm-hmm. Hyundai Sonata.
So won't he do it?
Won't it will?
Won't it will? That's how Dejan always says it. I'm always
Right.
like, I always start it, won't it do it? She be, won't it will? Yes. You know,
She
them
feel that in
pastors
her spirit.
sound like them true Baptist pastors. Yes, God. We come to you.
That's worth a whole Holy Ghost episode.
And it is.
Oh,
Girl,
heck
that's like
yeah.
a whole getting rid of like literally the amount that was discharged off my credit was more than what I owe on my Jeep. You know
Oh
what I'm
God.
saying?
You
Thank
still
Like
you.
know?
that was more than what I paid. That was more than what I paid for my Jeep.
Oh, these student
Mm-hmm.
loans.
So yeah, man.
Blessings on
For
blessings on
real.
blessings,
Got to
blessings
do
on
it. Matter of
blessings
fact,
on
yeah, we're gonna
blessings.
drop that again just in case if
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't feel I look, because I'm that person. Sometimes you don't want to go backwards. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and put the links again in the show
Facts.
notes.
Since we
Look,
It
talking
will
about
be there.
thank y'all for
Mm-hmm.
coming to church today. That's all I got. Drop the mic, walk away.
Testify. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
y'all for
today. Thank
coming.
you.
Thank y'all for coming and joining the Church of Coco's Combos Pod. God bless this congregation.
Yes, thank you.
yes, Lord.
Amen. Amen.
But yeah, to be continued. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl might be shouting, "I's married now." We'll
Mm-mm.
see.
Then his name will be released once it goes down.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to hearing your real name on the air.
Right.
until then, GC he shall be.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
GC,
indeed.
the mystery man.
Mm-hmm. I
Facts.
love it. Wait, like let's make a whole segment out of it. Like, are we gonna find out this year?
I want to know who this
Coming up
Journey to
on
GC
the
is.
learning.
next episode.
This German
Journey to learning.
chocolate guy.
GC. Right? Oh
By the
my
way, if
god.
y'all missed that, the reason he is called German chocolate is because he is black and German. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that might not know how to
He
put the
like right.
correlation together. But yeah, he's a good man. He's a good
Yay.
Hallelujah
man.
to the good
I'm
man.
so happy to hear that.
Because
Yeah.
it shouldn't have been this hard to find.
Look, your
Mm.
girl about to be 34 in about 19 days.
Don't worry, I'm 37 and not actively searching. But I do plan on getting back into the dating world this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I
Hot
can
girl
see it now.
summer.
You're gonna find you a good old country man. That's what you need,
Hmm.
girl. Get you a country bumpkin.
I'm gonna get me one. I already want to
So
get me
what is
some
that?
cowgirl boots.
Yeah, girl,
Oh,
me too.
I
The
I be
mean, you
real
in
seeing
deal,
some.
the
Texas, you
real
can go ahead
nice,
and do it.
expensive. I'm gonna get me some
Yeah.
to go along with that man.
Ooh,
Mm. He gonna take you to the rodeo.
close that. I'm going to the rodeo.
No, but I really am excited to get
And
back into it because there's some different things I'm gonna try to meet
mm,
instead of online dating. Even though online
Okay, we'll
dating
have
can
to talk
work,
a
but
whole
I feel
different
like
segment on
online
that.
dating's also filled with the worst and the ones that,
pissy.
yes, not really looking for
Pissy.
anything real. They may just be looking for a booty call, even though it sucks because when I first got here, yes, I did meet someone that was looking for something serious. He just had his own issues. I need
Yeah.
all the
Mm.
stars to align, okay?
Mm.
But there's some other
Mm-hmm.
things I'm going to try where I feel like I'll pretty much meet all the men I meet are going to be most likely serious.
Good.
Bam.
Oh, to be
Yes,
continued.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm so happy for you
me
though, Lise.
too.
This is great news.
Thank you.
Exciting.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your girl getting soft. Do you hear me?
Good.
I can't.
In a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in a good way. Y'all know I've been a little rough around the edges for a little too long. Okay.
She ready
But this
to submit.
exactly
Give us something to submit to.
right. Like I always say, give me something to submit to. Yes, yes. That has
Mm-hmm.
always been my thing. If you want me to step outside of that masculine energy, then please go ahead and take it. Like old girl said, I'm cool. I love wearing my panties. I don't want to have to do both. So yeah,
Mm.
shout out to GC. See you later, boo.
Hi.
Mm.
Can't wait to meet you this summer.
Oh Lord, get ready for that interrogation going
Nah,
down.
I ain't that friend. I'm
I
not the
think I am
interrogating
though.
type of friend.
Just
I'm the
know.
friend that's always friends with the friends men. I'm like, oh hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
I am
Mm-hmm.
that
yeah.
girl.
He gonna give you shit about that movie, but y'all get
Okay,
along.
so I'm gonna give him shit about that Whataburger.
That
Mm.
part, okay? That
Hey,
part.
that's funny. I'm a ask. I'm the interrogator. I'm not
You
gonna
gonna have to
lie. I will
look if y'all
interrogate.
can't get together in person, y'all gonna have the video meet. Make it happen
Very
through
true.
Before
service.
next
Yeah.
steps are taken, I expect this
Yeah.
interview.
I get it. I get it.
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Okay? I ain't got no more.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing what you got. We appreciate that, Lise. Thank you. But since that's all you got, we ain't really got nothing else to say. Gonna make it short today. Everybody, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Appreciate y'all.
Bye.